If you guys want to see the best cow barn mod I've seen yet in FS25, just hang out and I'm going to give you all the details right here. Today we are going to talk about this new cow barn that I found. Now this unfortunately is not on ModHub that I've seen. So we're going to say right now, as far as I know, because I've looked and looked and looked and looked and I could not find out if this was going to be for console or not. So right now we're going to say that it's only going to be for PC. Now, this is by Austria Modding. I found it on fs25.net. This sucker is huge. I mean, look at these things. They're huge. And they're about half the cost as the auto feeders. So there is no auto feeding with this cow barn. As you can see, it boasts 1,250 cows, 1 million liters of food, 850,000 water. You can see 850,000 on straw, 200 million liters of manure, and about 1 million liters of slurry. I mean, this thing is I'm huge. Now, I don't have any cows in here yet, so I'm not really, I assume that this is the milker. There's the lights. I was wondering, because I was like, man, where's the freaking light switch? But that's for out. I haven't found one for in here yet, so I'm going to be honest about it. Now, I'm going to tell you a few things about this that you're going to need to know. And trust me, you're going to thank me for knowing this at the end of this video, because I promise you, it threw me off 100%. I almost deleted this thing. So let's get into this. Alright, so this cow barn, like I said, right now, as far as I know, is for only PC. fs25.net, Austria Modding. Now, I already gave him 5 stars on it once I figured out what my problem was. Okay, over here you've got where your water comes in. And as you can see, it holds 850,000 liters of water. I have not found a water distributor that will feed this barn. I have not. I've got 2 water distributors that distribute water to my factories, but they will not distribute to this barn. If you come around the front, you can come in. As you can see right here is where your trigger is for your buying animals if you want to buy them here instead of transport. Here is your slurry. Now, it does say online that the manure heap can be from the outside or inside. Now, I haven't found a trigger outside for manure yet, so I was a little confused on that. The only spot that I have seen for a manure spot yet is here. So I'm gonna have to wait and see exactly, and I assume that's manure. Kind of looks like a bowl of food, if I'm being real about it. So I haven't seen a manure spot yet, so I'm I don't know if that's what is in these yellow markers here, if maybe this is where you pick up your manure, but there's not a trigger for manure that I'm aware of. And then you have up here, which I believe is your milk, and this in this area. Now here's what's cool. So this little area, so let me get out of the door here. Yeah, so you've got this whole, that's weird. So wait a minute. So you got this little area here, right? But when you walk through the door, there's a wall there. So I'm a little confused on what exactly that area is for. But anyway, so you go upstairs, you got your offices. That's kind of cool, right? You go through here, and I'm assuming, like I said, it's probably milk. And then there's your little decorations, and so you pick up your milk here. So pretty cool. It's a huge barn. I love it. I'm really liking the way this thing looks. They took a lot of time into this. Lights off. So, plenty of room for that many cattle. There's little babies. So a little spot for your babies. Now your hay drop off, you can do, it looks like you can do bales because it does have a trigger for bales, but I don't do bales. And I've already got a tractor full of straw, so we'll just dump some in here real quick, show you what this looks like as it fills up. The whole floor fills up. It did the last time, I guess not this time. I'm not seeing any changes at all. The last time I did this, the whole floor filled up with straw. It's taking a lot this time too. So let's see. It's only supposed to hold, oh, it holds 200 million. That's a lot of straw. But okay, so yeah, it's just going to keep going, I guess. I don't know exactly what caused that to hold so much straw, but it's not showing. But I will tell you guys, it's a really big barn. Now, they're not connected anyway, unfortunately, so when you have to fill these separately. I was hoping, okay, maybe I lied. I guess they are connected, because that straw is over here now too. So that's very interesting to know, and you see it here. I'm not making it up. I put straw over there, and there's 4.15 million straw over here. Now this is hilarious because this was a tree stump that I did not remove. I did not put this in free mode. I just placed it, and it's still just there. So I won't be driving through here with a tractor, apparently. So, you know, very interesting. Now, here's the thing you got to know about this barn. I placed these down, and as you can see, the ground was not level. The ground is not level on this map anyways, in this area. This is quite exaggerated now, but if I go into construction mode, I'll show you what I'm talking about. And as you can see, the ground is definitely not level. And then up here, it goes uphill, as you can see. So when I placed these cow barns down, all I did was I just softened the ground around them really, really well. Or I thought I did really, really well. If you place these down and you're not seeing these yellow ends, I'm promising you, you're not going to be able to fill your water. I almost deleted it. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I left a message on fs25.net. I was like, hey, I can't get the water to fill. What's going on? What am I missing? Came back, I deleted them, I re-leveled everything, and sure enough, that's what it was. The ground just wasn't level enough to give me the triggers. Now, this yellow water trigger was there. The light that's on the ground and the little, you know, icon was there, but these 4 yellow squares were not here. And the same thing up front. I didn't even know that this little piece existed. I was like, because I just saw the slurry. You could just see the slurry symbol. This piece was gone. So you have to make sure for these particular barns that the ground is 1000% level underneath them. I'm used to the other cow barns where I can just place it, soften the ground around it, and I'm ready to go. These ones can be a little bit finicky. But for 1,250 cows and holding all that food, now it only says... hang on, I'll show you. I'll tell you exactly what it says here. So they said the feed capacity was increased, straw capacity was increased. The original was only 150,000 liters, but as you can see in the game, it only said 850,000 liters. I don't know what caused it to jump so high to 200 million liters. I really have no idea what is going on with that. I'll take it. But just why did it only affect the straw and the manure and nothing else? So I was really confused about that. I really not understanding that at all. As you can see, there's nothing around these cow barns. Now, I do have my... It could very well be, this is a 10 million liter underground bunker storage. But I mean, it's pretty good ways away. And then I have another 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So this is 60 million. And then back here, I've got another one. And there's another one. So very well could be picking those up. Very interesting because it never happened on FS22. So something to look at. And as you can, like I said, you see it here. I'm not, it's not without any proof. So 4.15 million liters of straw in there right now, and it says it'll hold 200,850,000 liters of straw and 200 million liters of manure. I mean, that's just a terrible amount. That is a huge amount. Now, I haven't got any cows yet because I'm still mixing some TMR. There are no auto feeders in this barn, which I'm also okay with, because until FS25 gets it fixed for all the cow barns, because the other auto feeders aren't working correctly, even on the base game when it's not working correctly. Not at 100%, but at least the base game one shows it maneuvering, and it actually shows you getting the TMR, whereas the other mod doesn't even show you getting the TMR. But guys, this is that brand new dairy. It's called a dairy barn is what it's called. Dairy barn version 1.0.01. So it's version 1.0.1, and it's on fs25.net. I'm very pleased with it. I will give you more updates later as I've used it some more, and once we get some buffalo in there, because we're going to go with buffalo. But there it is, beautiful barns. Check it out, guys. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button, and hit the notifications button so you know we got new content coming out. But as always, I really appreciate you watching, and have a great day.